I'm Mr. Bruce Wayne, bitch.
I stopped watching television cause they tell too many lies. Homos on every show, this ain't supposed to be televised. Every time I watch the news, there's another black on black killing. They do that to get your mind off rapes and killing children. And I still question who ran them planes in the building. They washed away our culture, replaced it with white Jesus. I pray to God one day we could puff and tell me about Jesus. The system was built to re-enslave blacks. I ain't smartest man in the world, but the 13th Amendment state facts. From what I read, it's just the same old story. Everything we built, they come and claim the glory. Selling us biographies from our stories. I got the perfect example, just watch more. I looked up black, it said full of anger, full of gloom and hatred. I looked up white, it said not intended to cause harm, a pure patriot.
Who has created the slum and the ghetto that you're living in? Nothing but a death.
And since the American white man has used his control over the press and over the textbooks and over all forms of media to make it appear that he has done us a favor by bringing us here and enslaving us, the white man can't dispute this truth. I hate to say that we were kidnapped and brought here, it's true.
We ain't land on Plymouth Rock landing on us. I can imagine Rosa saying, bitch, you get to the back of the bus. Wish I could have been there to tell Malcolm someone thinks you got their hand in their pocket. They think that you're cocky and they think it's another prophet. I voted for Obama just to see a black man win. By second term, I thought to myself, these cockers done got me again. Forrest Gump is how the world see Trump. And I guess shit happens, cause our president is Trump.
It's not hate to say that we were Jim Crow, discriminated and segregated. It's true. It's not hate to say that the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in this country, came up with a hypocritical desegregation decision 9 years ago, which they haven't enforced yet. That's not hate. That's true. The only way you can get freedom is to get it the same way the white man in this country got it from England. He was willing to pay the price for freedom. When you're willing to pay the price for freedom, then you get it.
They say a black man named Dr. Sabi found a cure for diabetes, AIDS, and cancer. For some reason, he died before he could reveal the answer. Benjamin Montgomery invented the steam-operated boat propeller. But since he was a slave, he couldn't receive a medal. Garrett Morgan invented 3-signal traffic light. George Crumb invented chips for we could snack at night. My nuts ain't big as Michael Johnson that killed the Dallas policeman. I ain't saying he should have killed him, but I understand.
Christianity is one of the real causes of most of the condition that black people in this country are confronted with. It's the religious concept that Christianity has given Negroes in this country that makes us almost incapable of solving our own problems. The black man in this country has a different religious concept when he's a Christian than the white man has. If you notice, the black man is the only one who will turn the other cheek to his enemy, or who will love his enemy, or who will pray for those who despitefully use him just because he thinks that's what Jesus wants him to do. Now, the white man preaches the same thing, but he doesn't practice it.
Now, this refusal to integrate, surely it must lead to demands for your own state in America.
The black people in this country have been like a misfit wife married to the white man here who hasn't treated us right. And today, since we have given up all hope of him ever changing, we want a divorce. We want a complete separation, but we want a property settlement. And we think that the white man, we think that the American government should give us a property settlement, which means part of this country, which they robbed from the Indians with our help, and which they have worked up to make the kind of land that it is today.
Do you think this really practical? Don't you think that the future really lies with a peaceful transformation of the scene?
If the American government, the Supreme Court, the President of the United States, the Congress and the Senate, and all these white liberals have said that they're for integration, and these Negroes haven't gotten any more integration than they have, well, that's more impractical than separation. Practical means that's what you can practice. And if the Supreme Court and the Army and the Navy and the government and the President are supposed to be for integration and you still can't get it, why, good night, you can't get this, impossible. But we can get separation overnight because we already have it.
Mr. Malcolm, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. I thank you for letting the people over in Europe know what the white man in this country is doing to black people and the hypocrisy he's practicing when he accuses them over there of not getting their house in order. 20 million black people in this country have been just as thoroughly colonized by the American white man in a more shrewd, modern way than all of the colonized people in Angola, South Africa, or any other part of this world. But the white man over here hides his own dirt by constantly pointing toward Britain and France and Portugal and these other countries and accusing them of being colonial powers when he mastered colonialism before those countries ever knew what it was.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.